I feel like I'm serving massive forehead right now. Holy f. Hello everybody, my name is Aqua Elixir, or at least my Twitter handle is, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am an adult doll collector with a passion for fashion and the brats. I do a lot of brats related content here. I have a lot of old playset reviews on the channel, doll reviews, and every now and again I like to switch things up and have a little bit more fun. And this video is going to be one of those videos. So now, you want to know a secret? I'm really over here trying to think of a secret and I can't think of one, so this is a little embarrassing now. Do we like the sweater, everyone? I thought that it was very fitting because we're going to be taking it back for this part of the video to the 80s. Hello, I wasn't alive. Today we're going to be talking about a doll line that is very near and dear. It's called Sweet Secrets. I feel like a lot of people will probably remember the 80s version, which we will be talking about, hello. But they also had a revival, which I think needs a little bit more noise. I've never heard anybody talk about this, and I'm here to do it. I'm here to be your Sweet Secrets historian on this journey. So buckle up and get ready. This is also my first ever scripted video. Who would have thunk that I'd be doing a video essay, basically? A deep dive like this. We got a little series here. We did some research. I hate research, so I hope you guys enjoy this because this was a lot for me. Very brave of me too. Polly Pocket, Strawberry Shortcake, Littlest Pet Shop, My Little Pony. What do these four brands have in common? The fact that they have originated sometime in the 80s and 90s and have evolved with time, withstood the test of time, and are still very big staples in pop culture today. We're even seeing, like, literally 2024, Littlest Pet Shop's already back. Strawberry Shortcake is returning. Rainbow Bright randomly is coming back as well. There are so many different old school brands making a return. Unlike these properties, Sweet Secrets was a very popular brand from the 80s that somehow never got its flowers afterwards and never permeated pop culture the same way that these other brands have.
Sweet secrets, sweet secrets.
Your jewelry's really beautiful.
It's beautiful jewelry to everyone else, but it turns into playmates when you're by yourself. Cute pandas, koalas, and pretty friends come from rubies, emeralds, and all sorts of gems.
Who are you playing with in there?
Sweet secrets. The secret girls love to keep. Sweet Secrets jewelry, each sold separately, new from Galoob.
From the now defunct toy brand Galoob, Sweet Secrets was first released in 1985 and were advertised as transformative jewelry, makeup, and other feminine-related products that became animals, dolls with hair, and playsets. Now, the animals and the dolls worked very similarly as they started out as like little charms, and there was like a variety of different charms and gems that they were. And you could open them up kind of like a locket and take out their limbs and their head. Saying that sounds very weird, but that was how you made the doll. To me, these designs, I mean, take a look for yourself. If you did not grow up with these, this is nightmare fuel. This is the nightmare blunt rotation, okay? These girls look like they would chew my face up. If I had them displayed in my room, I feel like they would come for me in the nighttime. Not very endearing to me, but I know that the people who grew up with this version of Sweet Secrets found it very endearing to them. So good for them. You know, it's not my generation, not my tea, not my beef. So we're Team Bryce out here.
Even the paparazzi Team Bryce, oh God.
The dolls were a little scary, but the playsets were super inventive. I mean, we're talking combs that turn into beds, hair dryers that turned into poolside patios, jewelry boxes that turned into full-on houses. My favorite one, though, it was like a boombox kind of stereo, and it turned into a hair salon. I don't know how they come up with this shit, but it's so cool. And I mean, as very one-of-a-kind designs, it's truly no wonder as to why they were very popular amongst other toys that might have not had the same amount of creativity and inventiveness to them. I did also find in my research that the brand was very successful, that they actually partook in Galoob sales, breaking the $100 million mark. So toys like Sweet Secrets were really giving them the dough, and they came out with a lot more because they had stuffed animals that turn into purses and even stationery sets that like the pen would turn into a doll somehow, and then like they would come with little notebooks and they would open up to different rooms like a bedroom or a kitchen. They were popping off. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. And it was very interesting because Galoob as a company was very different from their competitors. Like, let's say Mattel, they have Barbie and Hot Wheels. They have those long-time fan favorite kind of staple brands that they could fall back on. But Galoob did not have anything to rely on, and we're faced with always having to create something new and have these new ideas and products just to stay afloat with their competitors. Production stopped somewhere in the mid-90s. Nobody was trying to give me a specific year, like everybody was saying mid-90s only. But in September of 1998, Galoob sold off all their properties and the brand was bought out by, you know, a small little company. I don't know if you guys know them. They're a little underground. Hasbro. Hasbro bought them out for $220 million.
That's a lot of money. Shoot.
That's a lot of fucking money. And I find it interesting that Hasbro was the one to buy them out because Hasbro, they've brought back and still retain properties that were older school and have brought them into modern day. They're still a part of pop culture. They revived LPS and gave us the iconic LPS generation. Transformers, they brought back so many brands. I just feel like there's some money being left out on the table by having this brand that was very popular in that recent time frame not get a revival from this brand that is known to breathe life into these older properties. You know what I mean? Sadly, after Hasbro takes in Galoob, there's no more noise to come out of Sweet Secrets. And unfortunately, the brand as we knew it is dead. We gotta pour one out. Pour one out.
Welcome to your new dream house. Rest in peace, bitch. See ya.
However, you know, some years go by. We creep out of the 90s, pull ourselves into the early 2000s. Trends are changing. New aesthetics are forming. And an unexpected revival is about to take form. But just like 2 a.m., shut up.
I know a secret.
Wanna know a secret?
Sweet secret.
These beautiful girls have a big secret.
Sweet
A
secret.
fabulous locket. And like magic, it opens into a sweet styling salon.
Time for makeover.
You never know what you'll find in a girl's purse.
Sweet secret.
Cool.
You can hang out in the sweetest room. Style secrets you can wear and share.
Sweet secret.
What's your secret?
Sweet Secrets. Dolls with lipstick, purse, and locket play sets, each sold separately.
Oh, hi. What are you doing here? So sorry. I was just applying my lip gloss with the back of my iPod too. It just came out. You didn't know? Get this though. Shit still works. Also, the fact that my old lock screen was New Moon. Like, I was a twihard so bad. Now, did we also change outfits because we're now in the mid-2000s? Well, yes. Did I also paint my nails for the occasion too? Don't look at them too hard. Didn't paint them well enough. We got the trucker hat, wish it was Von Dutch. We don't have the money right now. We got the velour tracksuit. It's not juicy, it's Forever 21. Playboy necklace, Miss November. Hooters. In the bag, we wish it was Juicy Couture, but we don't got. But we got Coach. I just wanted to give very trashy early 2000s reality TV. Do we fit the brief? This is the revival. This is the good shit. This is where we get into the meat and potatoes and why I wanted to make this video. But I will say, this is where things start to get a little bit more unreliable just because I really could not find much info on the reboot. There were plenty of databases and other sites for the original, but literally when I tell you there's just about nothing, the Wikipedia page for Sweet Secrets is majority 80s stuff. And it just slightly mentions in like a couple of sentences about the 2007 rebrand. Now, if y'all know notable toy company Jakks Pacific, they basically had another branch in their company called Play Along Toys. And this company surprisingly had a lot of other dolls and toys. They've made Cabbage Patch Kids, Care Bears. The others are leaving my memory right now, but I'll put it up on the screen. Very gagged to find out a lot of this. And Sweet Secrets, the revival came out of them. So I get all connected and looped into this because coincidentally enough, on this particular iPod 2, that YouTube app right there had a certain YouTube video called the Sweet Secrets Sizzle. For those of you who don't know what a sizzle reel is, to the best of my knowledge, it's basically when like a company showcases what a product is going to be. So with this, it was giving us the prototypes and just building up hype over Sweet Secrets as a brand. I'm considering it lost media now. I was doing my research. I was really trying to find this video and the commercial, which y'all just saw. Usually it would be one of the first results whenever I type Sweet Secrets commercial, and it's not there anymore. So with that being said, it's gone. And I'm just going to explain it to y'all to the best of my ability. So it opened up with addressing the 80s Sweet Secrets. It talked a lot about like what was going on, the trends, and I remember just talking about how all these things are all the rage in the 80s. Sweet Secrets pops up. The sizzle even segued into the former brands that I spoke about earlier being turned into modern day hits and basically saying that there was something missing on the market. A doll line that could bring fashion, discovery, and I forget the third thing, but I think it was either like imagination or creativity. And then next thing I know, the new Sweet Secrets logo popped up. Yeah, homegirl's here. Bestie's here. The visuals for the rest of the commercial was backed by the Hannah Montana track Pumping Up the Party. Like, how mid-2000s can you get? It was so iconic. The dolls looked super cute in their prototype looks. They had very nice fabric outfits, dangly earrings, and cute designs issuing a new era for the brand with the tagline, "What's your secret?" To say the very least, Little Me was gagged from this YouTube clip on my iPod Touch. And conveniently enough, that's why I even have it out. Unless somebody wants to come out and say that they have the sizzle somewhere. This photo that I screenshotted is the only thing that we have from that sizzle. The dangly earrings, that top that she's wearing right there is a fabric top. They had fabric skirts on. It showed a whole lineup of all of the characters, and they looked amazing. Personally, this new rendition just felt a lot more palatable and correct for the youth of the early 2000s. It was very girly pop, very feminine, and was just a complete overhaul of the brand that we knew in the 80s. Do you remember in toy stores, and like even Target and whatnot, they would have the little plastic cases that had a little display set up for whatever new hot toy was out? They had one for Sweet Secrets, and it had like their biggest playset, which we'll get into later. All the girls displayed in its glory. And I never wanted a mini fashion doll more than this moment. And if you are new here, I previously mentioned that with my past, I wasn't able to really collect fashion dolls. I have a very interesting history with them. Gender roles back then, of course. But I found a loophole in being able to collect a lot of smaller toys, like Littlest Pet Shop. That was a very big toy for me because it was technically marketed towards girls, but because it was like a little bit smaller, it's not this big commitment like a fashion doll is, I guess. And it was a lot more innocent, so I found a loophole with that. And seeing Sweet Secrets debut, and just knowing that these dolls really harped on the whole, our world expands but it also collapses and it stays compact because we're secret tiny fashion girlies. I was mesmerized. This reboot was something that was always in my head. Commercials were very sparse, at least in my viewing. I haven't seen a lot of the commercial really be represented on TV. You would think such a big brand from the 80s would come back really heavy hitting like these other brands, but it was very reserved. Notably, in the mid to late 2000s, toy brands were not shy about advertising their adjacent websites to their doll and toy brands. And I find it very funny because Play Along Toys and Sweet Secrets were not a part of this equation. And I mean, if you grew up in the early 2000s, you might have had so many nostalgic and fond memories of sites like My Scene, Barbie, Bratz, Monster High. You know, these toy lines loved having an interactive website with flash games, printables, and more shit for you to explore for hours on end. I don't even know how I stumbled upon this website, because back in the day, I randomly found it, and this was certainly years after the brand was on shelves. And I could vividly recall the homepage popping up, and it had their biggest place at the outdoor mall. I'm gonna say it now. And some of their cute artwork just displayed all around. There was music playing in the background, and it was just such a cute website. I also remember that at the top of the Play Along website, they had a little bar that had the icons to all the various toy brands that they had in their individual websites. And Sweet Secrets had one with their main logo girl, the she was there. Now realizing that the site probably didn't last past like 2011, I wasn't going to be finding sweetsecrets.com on some random Google search. But thanks to my love for watching Lee Speaks videos here on YouTube and her frequent use of the Wayback Machine, I went digging. I was hunting. I needed to find this website because I remember it so vividly. And not having seen it, I'm like, am I making this up? Am I gaslighting myself? Am I just dreaming and making something up that never even happened? I typed in playalongtoys.com into the little search browser on the website, and it showed me, you know, archives of the homepages to Play Along Toys. In the little bar, I was looking for that. She was nowhere to be found. It wasn't anywhere on the main homepage. There was, when I got to like 2008, a banner that had all the different toys that Play Along Toys made. And you could see a little shit. You could see a little doll from Sweet Secrets in that banner. So you knew that they were on this website, but where were they? Of course, the full web page wouldn't load because, hello, this is like old Flash from the early 2000s. Not everything's gonna load. But there was one area where a photo was not popping up. But I'm like, you know what? Let me click on it. Welcome to sweetsecrets.com. When? I found sweetsecrets.com. And holy fuck, did I gasp. I was in shock. The music came on.
I know a secret. Sweet secret. Sweet secret.
The whole thing that I just described, everything was there. I felt like I had discovered Jurassic Park. I feel like I just found the eighth wonder of the world. I'm mad that none of these buttons work. Nothing else would load. I'm clicking button after button, the characters, the games, instructions, where to buy. None of these buttons are working. So that's telling me that these pages are now defunct and are considered lost media. The homepage stated that the viewer, me, can discover their secrets. But it seems those secrets will have to be kept, and we'll probably never know what lies behind those tabs. Just the fact that I was able to find this website that I literally could not find for the life of me, it was a reward in its own, and I take it as a win. It's there, it's a hollow shell of what she used to be, but she's there, and that's important. With that being said, let's get into some fun stuff. We're going to be talking about the products and all the different toys and dolls that came out from the Sweet Secrets reboot. Spoiler alert, it's not a lot, but I mean, step into my office, come on. Buddy, you probably clicked on this video not even knowing what Sweet Secrets 2007 was. So with that information, it didn't perform well. It did not. So we only got one series. They came out with something called the Sweet Friends. This was a collection that was solely about the dolls. There were 6 dolls, and I actually have one in box right here. I bought off of eBay a really cheap listing that had all 6 of the Sweet Friends, and I kept my favorite one because I already have her out of box. Here is the packaging. Sweet Friends, the Sweet Secret logo, and basically it was your doll. They came with a comb, and then they came with, why did I forget the word for lipstick? Lipstick tube. And it even says like comb her hair. Her name is Taylor. Taylor was my favorite character out of the whole entire line. And then you could see there's like a little guide in the back. Then on the back of the box, we have the artwork. Very cute, very simple, and we have our other 6 characters. So there was Delaney, Morgan, Sydney, Bailey, Caitlin, and Taylor. And unfortunately, from the prototypes, they did not take on the clothes or the dangly earrings, because look at that molded on outfit. But yeah, so here's the box. It's like literally the size of my head. These dolls are tiny. Like, look at my finger compared to her. And then on the back, everybody had like a fashion secret. So Taylor's was when I'm not sure what to wear. I wear pink. We do gotta apply some new lip gloss. So we got the Clueless one. Dion. What the fuck? Okay, she's leaky. Oh, that's really a lot. Speaking of, I always say that lip gloss is my chapstick. And looky here, I think we have some in my bag. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yes, we have our 4 other girlies right here. And unfortunately, I do not have Taylor or Sydney's lipstick tubes because I got them in a separate lot already before I got the lot of 6 new in box. And then we obviously kept Taylor new in box, but Sydney I did end up selling, which I low-key regret because I would have loved to have had her lipstick tube. But just because of the fact that I already had her, I was like, you know what, let's just sell her. I don't need her. Can I go back in time? I want her lipstick tube. We have Bailey here. Yes, I did tape her name tag to the top. They all have this cutesy little carabiner clip so that you can obviously clip to a backpack, a purse, your belt loop on your jeans. And then, as you can see, the little comb is detachable and can reattach to the little keyring right there. Now, as much as the rebrand is like a complete different iteration of the 80s dolls, we have a little nod to our OG girls because the little belly gem is now on the front of the lipstick tubes. Isn't that so cute? Like, the nod. We love a reference point. And yeah, so hers is this little heart gem and a little 360. We got what looks like to be a really thick lipstick in here. But when you open it up, we get our first doll. How do we get her out? Oh, that was a little crunchy, but here's our first doll. Here's Bailey. Let's get her out. She's standing on this little doll stand. And we could take her off of it. They can swivel their head back and forth. They do have a joint at the shoulders, and unfortunately both arms move. Then she has kind of like the Polly Pocket waist articulation. And that's about it. So they're basically like Temu vintage Polly Pocket, but with an upgrade because they have rooted hair and they're bigger. And I mean, for her outfit, you know, blue top, I really like that blue. There's a little star at the waist. Pink skirt, these metallic leggings. She has a little bracelet. And then her shoes. Also, I feel like I need to show y'all how to put these girls back inside the proper way, because I've seen a couple of videos of people who have gotten the Sweet Friends and they put them back inside the lipsticks and the hair is messed up. First thing you're going to want to do is remove the casing from the tube, just like so. You're going to twist the platform all the way down, get your doll, and make sure that her hands are in the upright position just like that. We're going to put her in the tube while leaving her hair on the outside. We're going to take the cover, put it right back on so that the hair is nice, neat, and flat, and it's not messed up. And then we can put the cap back on. So then if you want to get her again, the hair is not messed up when you roll her out. Next up, we have Delaney, which I love that name, by the way. If your name is Delaney, you are cunty as hell. And I love the diamond gem. I love this color scheme for her lipstick tube. She does have a round cap, and you can see the lipstick right there. 360. And when we open it up, here she is. Now, she is one of many of the dolls that have elastics in their hair that are now rotted. So we're going to be careful because I don't want to have to redo this myself. Here she is. Super, super cute. I don't know how they got like the cutesy little styling with this hair on that small of a scale, but we could just... I love this fit. And we got a new shoe. Very, very cute. I did also preserve each character's little artwork that came with them from their box. I'm mad that I didn't save the backs because they have like their fashion secret like Taylor. So if I do manage to find them online, I will post it with each doll. But I'm mad because I really feel like there used to be a little bit more information and like stock photos and other promotional like artwork images of the 2007 girls, but now it's nowhere to be found. I feel like there was like a Sweet Secrets wiki. The wiki's gone. But anyways, here is Bailey's little artwork. Delaney, who I adore. Caitlin, love the eyes closed. And this is Caitlin's lipstick tube, the same one as Delaney's. She also has the diamond gem, little 360 of that. She does also have a similar hairstyle to Delaney. We're gonna... Oh, look at that line. Here she is. Very similar outfit to Delaney, except she now has leggings as well. But I love this yellow and pink color scheme. There's a little star on her side of the skirt. Our fourth girly that we got, honestly, is fighting for that #1 spot with Taylor because she is very, very gorgeous as well. It is Morgan. Here's her artwork. Here's her lipstick tube. She has a flower gem, and there is her little name tag. And when you open her, she was the only African-American coded doll from the entire line. I mean, it's the early 2000s, so that kind of makes sense, unfortunately. But she slayed. Let's get her out. Oh, don't fall. Oh, girl, don't fall. There, a better view of Mother Morgan. I love the color scheme. The green on her top is more like a chartreuse instead of that deeper green. Not mad at it. I feel like it was the cuter option. Sydney, again, I'm really, really regretting not keeping her new inbox because this one's legs tend to spread out a little bit, and her hair is definitely in need of some TLC. Also, do you see the paint, or lack thereof, that is on her legs right now? She does have this like her hair tie. She has like a little armband on her arm. And I mean, we already saw Taylor in her box, but here is the one that I have out of the box. This one's hair, I know for a fact, like the previous owner messed up one of the pigtails or something, because they look a little lopsided, as you could see. But here she is. Love her, though. The Sweet Friends were our level 1, so now we gotta upgrade. We have our level 2. Not only did we have our doll and a lipstick tube, but they also came with a locket necklace. These weren't the most transferable from idea to product because these were huge. Like, you had this shit on your neck like a brick. The first one was a beauty salon. It came with Haley, and hers was like the shape of a heart. Then there was a ballet studio that was in the shape of a flower. Came with Madison. That one was my least favorite, to be honest. It was just very boring. It was a platform with like a little spinny thing. And then when you opened it up, it had like a mirror and like the little ballet bar. Yawning, sloppy, lazy. My favorite of the lockets was my girl Savannah. Make some noise. She came in the star locket and it was the classroom. And she came with like a cute little Sweet Secret magazine. And the whole gimmick with that one was that you could write on the chalkboard and then it had like a little film that would rise up and it would erase it. I wanted it so bad. But also Savannah looks so cute. All the girls that had the bangs and the pigtails were my faves. Also, I want to say that it's safe to assume that the Locket playsets were taking homage from the idea that the original Sweet Secret dolls, before you transform them, were wearable accessories. You could put them in your hair, but notably you could wear them as like a locket, and they had a detachable string. Yeah, we gotta level up now. We have level 2, now we gotta upgrade to level 3, which was our purse playsets. And I gotta ask y'all a question. Does this look like a purse to you? I gotta commend their level of detail because they have these indents that look like stitches on fabric. But this is clockable as fuck. Like, you can't walk down the street with this without everybody thinking this is a toy. Like, this is not no purse. I still think that it's very cute. I wish that they made more of these.
We need to make more of these.
Each of them did have these little rings. I would assume that you could like hook it on like through your belt and you can wear it on the side like that, or just like hold it because this is like the purse handle. It does have this little Sweet Secrets tag on it. This particular playset was called the Popstar Fashion Purse playset. It came with, she's a little rough, but this is our exclusive doll right here, Mackenzie, in her little pop star outfit, I guess. She also comes with a little hair tie piece. This purse came with 13 accessories, and unfortunately, I do not have any of them. I got both purses in a lot, and they did not come with any of their accessories. Here's what the front looks like. Continuing with our little gem, we have this star gem here, and a little 360 of the whole entire playset. Honestly, very shocked at how small this is. I mean, we saw the doll, so of course it's gonna be small, but like, it's the size of my prom. And how do we open this? You know, I want to get to my belongings in my new purse. Where is the opening? Isn't that cunty? I don't think y'all saw it the first time. Hold up. There's this little button right here. We lift this up, we got our concert stage, and before we get into anything, a lot of the stuff that was even already built into the playset is removed. Whoever's daughter had this before me definitely ripped this shit out. But there's supposed to be a doll stand on the stage. That's gone. There's supposed to be a chair right here because there's this vanity mirror. That's gone. There's even this little fence thing that's just there kind of like for decoration. And it's supposed to be here on the other side too. That's gone. So yeah, just gotta deal with it, I guess. But yeah, so vanity, we got the stage with this cute little sticker of Mackenzie. We got these lights up here that do swivel and move around. We got our little DJ booth and a speaker. This bottom sticker too, super, super cute. But there is another section to this playset and we just have to move that little piece out. We have a door right here that opens and the floor comes down. And here is our full playset. So we have, again, this door, it swings and closes. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this like this. We have our grand staircase right here, and it leads us into this bottom space. The floor, we got that little sticker on there. And as you can see, we're missing a chair. There's supposed to be 2 of these little swivel chairs for your dolls because they're at the juice bar. And we got this cute little disco ball lamp. There is this little pop-up TV right here. So they can also look and see Mackenzie on the screen. And to close this set, we basically put all of this back down, flip that up, push it. Oh, that was my finger. Close the stage, flip this down, push the door back in, flip this up, and you can actually have the doll just kind of like laying down in the playset, like so, because they didn't come with the lipstick. But then you just close that down, flip that up, and you have your little purse again. The second purse is my favorite of the two. I mean, I love a good dollhouse, and this is the closest to us getting one with the rebrand, and it was the Slumber Party purse. This came with 14 accessories and with another exclusive doll. Her name is Kayla. I do not have Kayla and I'm pissed. Instead of Kayla, it came with our out-of-box Taylor. If there's one playset that I wish that I had all the accessories to, it is this one. But here it is. Again, we have our little handle with the Sweet Secrets label on it. Little 360. And like the fact that these truly did not look like a purse. Like no purse has this window sticking out of it. Or the door right here. But unlike the Popstar purse, like they really weren't trying to make this side look like anything but a playset. At least they have this little faux pocket. That detail is pretty cute for the handle. And then we have this little gem at the top. We're gonna open this purse, but be nice to her because she is a little old. She isn't as quick as the Popstar purse. While that's happening, I'm just gonna... Our first floor is a living room scene. So there's a little sticker right here with a rug and some pillows. Our table does fold down. We got a window that pops up. And then we also have a pop-up TV. There is this pink sofa couch in there with a molded on pillow. And then again, we have our staircase. The stairs lead to our bedroom on the second floor. We got this door and it has a cute little sticker on it. We have this lamp and it is like off the table, but it has a heart on it and then hearts all around the table. And then in the middle, we have our window, the bed with this molded on pillow. We also have our balcony, and off to this side, we have another vanity. And this time we have a chair. The chair is finally here and it swivels, as you could probably see. Yeah. As I said before, we have this little window. You could take your little fingernail and open the window. I mean, the window is so close to the vanity, you could barely see it from the inside. That's adorable, like a cute little detail. The floor on the inside has some flowers ingrained on it. And then, I mean, to close it up, same stuff. We're gonna push this down, lift this up, slide it back in, close the door, push the bed in, lift that up, and stick this down. And it's a purse again. Also close the window too, we don't want a draft. Our final upgrade in this evolution was kind of like the big tentpole playset. So it's like you had all these mini playsets, you had the dolls, we need a big playset to finish it off. And this was so iconic. This is the Jewelry Case 5-story outdoor mall. And you best believe we have it here. I remember dreaming about owning this. I would look up stock images and oh my God, seeing this on display in that Toys R Us many years ago, I needed it. It just looked so freaking cool. And there are plenty of mall playsets with like standard dolls and they just don't do it for me. They'll have like the 4 rooms and it's like one's a legitimate like boutique or shop. We have a food court. Then another one's like a random stupid area, like maybe like a photo booth or something. Or like even a movie theater. I've been seeing a lot of recent ones. Oh, movie theater, put your phone inside. Stupid. Usually there's like one other last thing. Like a pet shop. Stupid. This one is super cute because the architecture is just so different compared to any other mall place that I've ever seen. Like this and the Little Brats Fashion Mall are 2 of the most iconic mall playsets, and unfortunately they both go to miniature little dolls instead of like a fashion doll. This had a handle, number 1. And Sweet Secrets yet again. I love that this was advertised as like a jewelry box and an outdoor mall because it's very reminiscent to the jewelry box dollhouse that the Sweet Secrets had in the 80s. So that's really, really cool. Except I just don't understand how this is a jewelry box. Like, we'll get into it, but I mean, look, isn't this just so cunty? Come on now, you can't tell me this isn't cool. This playset came with like 18 accessories and exclusive doll Chloe. How do we open this set, you may ask? There is this elevator right here. We have Delaney. It does open, as you can see, and closes, and it does have another gem on the top right there, and unlocks all the floors. So we're gonna go floor by floor. Here is the valet parking, and there's our car. The next thing is kind of not really a store. It's these little compartments on the sides. This one tends to go all the way back because the playset's so old, but it's these two little containers. I guess it can be used for like the jewelry case aspect of this. It's a little small for that, so I guess not. Okay, this opening is about to get a lot more cunty with the way that these two are gonna pop out. Okay, that was not cunty. But like, my wig, where's my wig? Like, these just whip out like that. That is amazing. And they just do that. And then, let's see if we could, there. Try to lean it. The top floor automatically opens up. She's a little rough around the edges, but here is Chloe, the exclusive doll that came with the playset. This set came with the only Sweet Secrets rebrand car that we've gotten. And it's a cute little like smart car, has this little flower antenna, the wheels do work. There is this sunroof, 360. The back does have the trunk and it opens. How adorable. You can fit the shopping bag in there, close it even though the window's open. But to open it is this button right here. And then you can fit the doll in. Her hair's looking very raggedy, but you could just close that up and she is in the Sweet Secrets car. First floor is our valet parking, and it is this little wall right here with keys and like the little rates. And then we also on this side have this sticker of a fountain. And then on the inside, it's just like this really cute, I guess like cobblestone. But it's perfect for the Sweet Secrets car. Now from the looks of it, I was always like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, where is the 5th floor? Well, if you turn this playset around, there is a secret salon called the Sassy Salon. And this lifts up. We have a hairdryer, this little desk area with a sticker, and a hair like washing station. And there's a hole at the end of the table for you to put the little comb in. Here is what a doll looks like inside. This does kind of like swivel this chair. Oh, our third floor is a little store called Time to Rock. And it is supposed to be a watch and jewelry store and a music store at the same time. So half of it, as you can see right here, is the music store. We got some like fake CDs, some music notes, this mirror, and there is a little doll stand. So I put Chloe on the doll stand. I did also give her the headphones because they do, okay, they hook right here on the side of the stereo, I guess it's supposed to be. And then we just have like this little sticker wall that's supposed to be like a little jewelry display case. There was originally 2 necklaces. I only have the one, but there's supposed to be like a star necklace too. So really sad about that. On this side, we have a little couch, a little display, and then a cash register. Our next store is the Chic Boutique, kind of like an accessory store. Bird's eye view, we do have another table with a sticker of all the different accessories and another cash register. And then this wall has a mirror. We have a little sticker of like some contacts, some glasses cases, and other stuff. And then our sunglasses display. And then we do also have this little shelf, so our girly can shop for some accessories. And then we have Miss Girl right here trying on some stuff. The last floor is the Sweet Secrets Cafe. And looking on in, we do have this little bush shrubbery. There is this umbrella, which does move. And the tiny table with 2 green chairs. And then here is the little food court table. We have another cash register, this sticker with like some food items. And then there's this little juice dispenser right here. And then underneath, I guess like a little spot to store some accessories. And we do have the tray, which funny enough does not fit on the table. And then we do have the fries that we're gonna put on the table right there. This was supposed to come with a burger and a drink too, and I don't have those accessories, sadly. Did I do another fit change? Well, yes, we're in mourning. Because after the 2007 releases, Sweet Secrets would not be coming back for his second collection and would be doomed to fade into obscurity, never to be heard from again. At least in the United States. Yeah, you heard me. It's dead for us, but not dead for the overseas. Because apparently it was pretty poppin' in Russia. There are variants of the packaging, which I'll throw up here, that are in fully Russian text. And it might be, oh, that's just like international global packaging. They're being courteous. No, because not only did they sell the first series, they ended up making a second collection of dolls. And if anybody overseas either has any of the second collection, have photos, can link me anywhere to any proof of this, please sound off in the comments. Because, oh my god, I feel like I'm going crazy. It's like the Sweet Secrets website all over again. Because I know that they exist. I swear that they exist. But I do not have proof to back this up. I don't have photos. I find them to be as hard to find as like the Bratz boy twins. If you know, you know. But it's giving that same wavelength. And I know that this second collection exists because there was an eBay listing around 2015, 2016 that was for a Sweet Secrets playset that I've never seen before. And I know that this was not produced in the United States because there would have been noise about it. My crazy Sweet Secret child brain would have known. This playset was designed to look like a light pink makeup case. But when you opened it up, and I think it had a key to like unlock it, it transformed into a high school. So basically I missed out on Sweet Secrets High. I'm gonna explain it from left to right, starting on the first floor, then going to the second. So on the very left side, I wanna say it was like a piece of the side of the makeup case that folded down. It was supposed to be like the gymnasium, but it was just like a flooring that looked like a gym floor. And then it had a trampoline. Very weird. Moving on inside of the playset, the main first floor was a cafeteria. And I remember all the way in the back on the left side was a vending machine. And then in the middle, there was like a back sticker. I want to say it might have had some of like the Sweet Secrets artwork, like hello. And they're just kind of like standing there waiting on the lunch line. And it was like a whole like cafeteria food line. I think there might have been the thing that you could put the tray on and then move it along. And then in front of that was either like one set of like a table and two chairs, or maybe like two sets. But yeah, and I want to say like the floor was checkered. Could be wrong. On the very right-hand side, there was the classroom, but it wasn't like a regular classroom. It was an art class. So there was an easel, I remember. There might have been like paint on the walls, like on like a sticker or whatever. But I don't know. I don't remember if there was a staircase to the second floor or if it was just like, here's the second floor. It was very bare, if I remember. It was cool because they had like a Sweet Secret sticker motif that was on the wall. And it had like some of the girls, and I want to say that there might have been music notes or whatever, because the second floor had a stage and a vanity. I guess this could be like an auditorium, but other than that, I'm like, what is this random stage doing here? In a school? In a vanity? Okay. And I know that the details are potentially a little fuzzy, a little hazy, but I know for a fact the rooms were gym, cafeteria, art class, and then that whole second floor, it looked pretty empty, but it was the stage and then the vanity. And then it had stickers on top. That was it. To a T, I swear to God. Around that same exact time as the listing, I did some more research and found a website that had photos of this playset new in box. It was Russian. All of the text was Russian. But on the back of the box, there was a picture that showed what seemed to be a second wave of releases. These were different girls and different colored lockets. I feel like I remember seeing a floral shaped locket that was different than the one that we got with Madison. And this could be entirely false, but I want to say that there might have been like a perfume bottle playset. When I tell you, I've been searching for these pictures for years, not only just for this video, and I'll find nothing. But I swear to God, this exists. This happened, but I can't find it. Even in the Wayback Machine, I can't find it. So is Series 2 considered lost media? Is it lost product? Because to my knowledge, at least, None of this has been recorded. There's no evidence of this anymore. I would assume that we possibly could have had 2 series in the States, but the brand wasn't successful, so they canceled it here. It was popular overseas, brought it over there, and then killed it. And with that being said, that is all the information of the 2007 rebrand. May she rest in peace. So what have we learned from this blast to the past? Well, Sweet Secrets was born. It became a beloved line to many girls. It died. Then it was born again, served cunt for a year, went overseas, partied in Russia, and then died again without a trace nor many people retaining the small blip in the toy market they made. I know that reboots usually get a bad rep and aren't what audiences typically want. I mean, we can look back at Bratz 2015, that was a very dark time for the brand. And even Monster High G3, even though majority of people, myself included, enjoy the reboot, there is a lot of people who also do not like it. But as someone who at first didn't even realize that the 2007 version was a rebrand, I was in love with this little blip on the mini fashion doll market from nearly 20 years ago. And it's such a natural thing in the toy industry too. I mean, at the end of the day, they are a business. So we've seen plenty of brands last only like 1 series or a few collections. I'm looking at Mermaids, Mermaid High, Dream Ella, Moxie Teens, Wild Hearts Crew, Novi Stars, Bratzillas, Flavas. Even though, honestly, that one wasn't the most politically correct. I guess what I'm saying is, like, I'm one of the only people in 2024 absolutely gagging for this dead, obscure doll brand, which honestly I think a lot of us in the doll community can relate to. There's probably one or a few brands that are dead and obscure that we obsess over. And I just want to spread the word and maybe get some people in on these microscopic beauties, because look at that. You can't tell me that she isn't the cutest thing you've ever seen. Compared to their 80s counterparts that have a longer list of videos here on YouTube, I rarely hear any noise or see any videos of these girls. Sweet Secrets 2007 is so underrated, but at least I know in this household, there's something pretty special. Oh, fuck! Alright, now my script is done. First scripted video on the channel, what is up with me? I want to hear from y'all. Did you enjoy this kind of deep dive content? I don't plan on making this like a series, but there's certainly some other form of deep diving that I would love to get into. I do have another video planned for sure. It's not going to be coming out anytime soon. Expect it towards the summer, to be honest. But when we get there, it'll make a lot more sense. Do you remember these dolls, whether it's the 80s or the reboot from 2007? Which one do you know? Which one do you prefer or like? Let me know. I also want to know what obscure doll brands that you guys like. I'm intrigued. I want to know, is there any that I don't already know of? Enlighten me, because I'd love to search it up too. Like this video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell if you want to be in the know with any new video, because I do not have a set schedule. And with that being said, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye. You didn't tell me your secret yet. Oh, wow. I've been telling about my secret. What's your secret? Bye.